Let us reason together.
Okay guys, my name is Gabriel Gideon. You're welcome to my channel. Over here, my podcast, we tend to dive into the niche of what life is all about. The niche of knowing the unknown, discovering our ancestors, where we came from, and where we are going to. We tend to look into life's deepest questions and find an answer to them together. Now, over here, I am the host, I am the anchor. My name is Barrister Gideon Gabriel. I'm an influencer, a promoter, a lawyer, a blogger, a journalist, and also an IT expert. Well, now here we go. We're going to be running this into episodes, so you have to bear with us. This is going to take a very long time. Now, let's start with the question: who are we? How were we created? How did we come into this life? How are we surviving today? What is our source? Where are we going to? Where are we coming from? Other than us, is there any other species existing? These are the questions that nobody knows. Even the President of the United States do not know. So that means all of us even. Now what do? As inquisitive humans, we tend to do some research and reason together, because the Bible said, "Come, let us reason together." And my people suffer because of lack of knowledge. Could it be that the fact that we do not reason, we do not try to know, is that the reason why we perish? Is that the reason why we suffer? Is that the reason why we go through life without any value? So many people are born poor and they die poor. Why? Because they could not use their brains. They could not use any atom of their brains. Their brains were left unused. Give me a minute, I'll be right back. Come back. Yes, thank you. Now, this is your host again, Barrister Gabriel. Okay, now back to the show. Now, do you wonder why a lot of people suffer? Why a lot of people go through life struggling? Could it be because they do not know? Could it be because they do not research? They do not want to know? Albert Einstein said, "You are what you think." How do you think about yourself? How do you see yourself? How do you make use of your imagination? How are you able to conceive, to picture yourself? I am here today because at some point in my life, I pictured myself this way. And at this point, I'm still picturing my life in a higher way. And so I go. Humans are just a reflection of the universe. We are just a reflection of the thoughts of what we are able to fathom in our hearts, in our mind. You can picture the mind as an endless river, as an amoeba that can take any shape. Someone once said, 1 + 1 is equals to 2. But 1 + 1 is not equals to 2. 1 + 1, in fact, is equal to a lot of other things and objects that can be factored out of it. We have been limited in this world by BODMAS, algebra, mathematics, because we do not use up to 1% of our brains. When you continue to study, you continue to increase the access. You continue to unlock different access to your brains. And what does that do? It changes things around you. It changes things around you. Now, to answer that question, how do you study the unknown? You study the unknown by first knowing the known. When you are fully grasped with all that's inside the box, you will now begin to think outside the box. When you are fully knowledgeable in the field of mathematics, you become a professor in that field, and you begin to bring about some other mathematical calculations that is not known to the world in the first place. So first of all, you dominate, and then you expand. God, as we know him, is a creator. He has always been a creator. He has never stopped creating. You can look from example. He said, let there be air, let there be earth, let there be water, divide the water, let there be fishes to fill the river, let there be birds in the sky.
Okay, you're trying to tell us there is God or there's no God?
Of course.
Or is the word just working?
God.
What is it just working on its own?
God.
Or there is God?
Yes, what I can picture about God is that there is a greater being, a superior being. You can call him God, you can call him Allah, you can call him the omniscient, omnipotent. He has different names.
Okay, but is it true that a man came and you named Jesus? And is it true that he died to save the world from collapsing, for God to destroy it? Is there really all those stories that have happened, Egypt, pharaohs, empires? I can't really do. If they are true, that means did Jesus really come?
Thank you very much. Now, coming to the aspect of Jesus is coming to the aspect of religion. Jesus, Allah, Buddhism, Christianity, those things are religion. Those things that were supposed to bring us together is what tore us apart. What God is telling us today is to rise above those things and see out of the box and connect with him directly.